Hey guys, did you know that your intuition can actually mimic anxiety? Now, this is not something that I figured out through research or anything like that, or that I was told. This is something that I figured out just by paying attention to what my own body is doing. Now, what do I mean by this? You know when you have anxiety, how you get this really strong feeling in your chest, this really tight, uncomfortable feeling? Well, it might actually be your intuition. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, whenever I feel this way, it's actually my intuition, and when I get this feeling in my heart, this really tight, uncomfortable, but also pleasant, kind of pleasant feeling in my heart, that tells me that something really good has either happened or is about to happen. Now, on the other hand, if you get this really tight, uncomfortable feeling in the pit of your stomach, that can also be your intuition as well. When it's that, it's saying that something bad has happened or is going to happen. Now, once I really started to pay attention to this, the feeling would get stronger each time and it would happen more and more. And sometimes when this happens, I'll get a name associated with it. And when I get a name, it means that either something good is going to happen. If I have the feeling in my chest or my heart, it tells me that something good is going to happen to that person or has happened to that person. And if I get that feeling in the pit of my stomach, it tells me that something bad has either happened or is going to happen to that person. Now here's an example. When I was pregnant with my son, and this was very, very, very early on in my pregnancy, like this was like the month or even the week or possibly even the day I got pregnant with my son. I was having a conversation with my son's father and one of his friends, and all of a sudden I got that feeling in my chest. And I just happened to say, I said, I don't know what, but something really good has either just happened or is going to happen. And I was sitting there and I said a little prayer in my head and I said, please God, let me be pregnant. And I don't know why or how, but somehow I just intuitively knew that that's what was going on. And I came to find out 2 months later that I was 2 months pregnant. So I was like, wow, that's like exactly when it would have happened. Anyway, my point to this video is that you should really pay attention to your body and the signs that it gives you and what it does. Because a lot of times it can be misdiagnosed as anxiety and it's actually your intuition.